Hey guys, what's going on? Bisectatron here from Clash of Clans Manual. This is the fourth sneak peek for the September 2014 update to Clash of Clans. So far we've seen a bunch of great features that we know are going to be added, and they hinted at a new troop because they had Dark Barracks on level 6, which is a cute way of saying there's going to be a new troop, but they don't want to tell you right away. Then they released this screenshot, which is apparently the new troop, and if you go down a little bit, it says, "I smell fireworks." So it hints at maybe being a flying troop and maybe having some certain kind of special ability. So then in the next screenshot they showed, it says introducing the Lava Hound, and we actually get to see the troop itself. So it looks like a giant kind of minion, almost with a little bit bigger, kind of more like stockier than a minion, and it's red, black, and kind of like orangish. So it's kind of cool looking. It's supposed to be like a lava type monster called the Lava Hound. So first I'll talk about what this troop is. So basically it's like a golem in the air. It's a flying troop and it has a bunch of hit points, probably almost as many as a golem. And it kind of soaks up damage and it's great for using in air compositions. So specifically it has hit points just like a golem. Its damage is almost nothing though. So it's just like a golem in its hit points and damage. Although it moves significantly faster than a golem, and it targets air defenses. So that's actually the first troop to only target like one building. It'll only target those air defenses, and then after all the air defenses go down, it'll target any defensive building. Then after all the defensive buildings go down, it'll target any building. So another way it's similar to the golem is when it dies, it actually breaks into different troops. So the golem breaks into two different golemites. This Lava Hound, it breaks into about 10 different little minion looking things. They're like tiny yellow minions. They do almost no damage and have almost no hit points, but they're great for distracting air defenses because air defenses have to waste one whole shot just taking out one of those teeny little, I call them just like mini minions or whatever. They look like little yellow flying things. So not only is this a big tank that you can kind of put down and soak up some air damage, but it also breaks into a bunch of more smaller minion type troops that can distract defenses for even longer. And they don't break up in one small area. They shoot like multiple tiles in every direction, so they kind of cover a lot of the area that the Lava Hound was in. Now, as far as the space it takes up 30 spaces just like a golem. I don't know the training time or the cost though, and that might dictate how effective it is, because if it costs a lot of Dark Elixir and it has like a 45-minute training time, it might not be worth it. But for me, if it's like 20 minutes and maybe only cost like less than a golem, then I think it would definitely be worth putting in your army composition. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about what troops you would use it with and kind of the effect it'll have on the game. So the way I see it, this is only going to work with Balloon Minion. Because the thing is with dragons kind of take their time along the outside, and they're going to have to take out a bunch of outside buildings before they go to the middle. So if you drop this with a bunch of dragons, this is going to run to the middle and get shot down. It won't be able to do any damage because it has like the damage of a golem. So all it'll do is run inside the base and just kind of get itself shot down while the dragons hang out on the outside. So it doesn't even distract the defenses, because the defenses would be shooting at the dragons anyway because they're too far to the outside. So I guess it's possible if you drop this, like the dragons first, then this. But even that way, I don't see how you could use this with dragons. You're better off just taking an extra dragon, because it takes up 30 spots. Dragons only take up 20. So I don't think it's worth using with the dragons. As far as other compositions, like I said, Balloon Minion seems like the only other thing, because of course you want to use this with other flying troops. So the great thing about the Balloon Minion is the balloons do a ton of damage, but it takes them a while. They're pretty slow, and they have to wait a while before they drop their bombs. It's like 3 seconds in between. So I think if you drop like 2 of these, then like 20 balloons and 40 minions, I believe that adds up to 240 or so. So if you just inject this into the Balloon Minion strategy, it'll soak up a bunch of the air defense damage. So drop like the Lava Hound first, then your balloons, then your minions, and it'll allow the balloons to stay alive longer. And then once the Lava Hound splits up, it'll basically give you 10 more mini minions, and these can continue to work like minions, distract the defenses, although they don't do much damage, similar to the Lava Hound they come from. Anyway, like I said earlier, this troop is unlocked at Town Hall 9. So a lot of Town Hall 9s like to use the balloon minion when they're pushing. And a lot of it depends how long this troop takes to train, mostly. Maybe the cost for some players. But if you can train this quickly and it doesn't make you have to wait a long time between attacks, I think Town Hall 9s would definitely use this. As far as Town Hall 10s in like the Upper Masters and Champions League, I think the Go Wee Wee and Go Wipe are still good, unless like a Witch Tower comes out or some kind of new defense that makes that less powerful. But I think as of right now, this is going to be great for Town Hall 9s. But once you get to Town Hall 10, it might not be quite as effective as just using a Go Wee Wee or Go Wipe. That's just my opinion though. If you haven't seen gameplay with this troop, you can check out Chief Pat's channel. He has gameplay with it, and you can see it looks okay. I mean, it goes to level 3. We saw Chief Pat had level 3 Lava Hounds in his video, so we know it goes to up to level 3. I assume it doesn't go any higher, but just at level 1, I'm not sure how popular it will be. We'll see, maybe mostly for war, but a lot of it depends, like I said, on the training time of this troop. Anyway, though, I doubt I could address every question you guys have about this new troop. As far as the update itself, I'm guessing maybe a little bit later this weekend, although they usually come out on Mondays, I think, or sometime during the week. So maybe like a Monday or next Monday or Tuesday, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm very excited to try out this new troop, and we will see what effects it has on the game. So I'll do a later video with gameplay once the update comes out. But for now, I'm going to sign off, and I will see you guys later. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as check out the videos I made on the update before this. There's a bunch of new features other than this Lava Hound, so check those out and subscribe to my channel for different videos. Alright, I'll see you guys later, and I'm going to sign off. Bisectatron out.